I have met ladies who've actually gotten, and girls who've actually gotten disabilities from female genital mutilation. Yeah. So I'll give you an example of one. She was from Tana, and she went through the cut. When was it? When she was about 3 or 4 years in the forest. They taken to the forest. Young girl, you're away from your parents, and these young women would hold your feet. So as they're holding her legs and she was being circumcised, one of her legs broke. So I thought she's just crying for the sake of crying. So after the circumcision, they wrap up your legs, so she did not heal properly, and she actually got disability from that. So making people understand what are these negative things, because there's no, culturally they would say this is to enhance the purity of a woman, to modesty, and also for you it's like a rite of passage for you to be married. So if you're not circumcised, then you're not married. Then from that, you also need to empower the community, sensitize that community to understand. Because what happens, the same community discriminates. So I've met a girl who did not go through you managed to, escape, in quotes, the female genital mutilation. So she managed to go to school, she managed to, educate herself. But when she would go home for the holidays, the other girls don't want to go with her, to the river to fetch water, Nimchafu. She managed to get married, and at the point where she was in labor, the husband was not there, her aunties circumcised her in labor at home before they took her to hospital, because then if she gave birth, the child would be a taboo baby. So then that's how it comes to, how do you sensitize this whole community? Then again, the cutters, not sure how they're called, those ladies who actually do the circumcision, that's the economic source of money, or source of, survival. So how do you get them then alternative sources of survival? You have the gatekeepers. I spoke about the Njurenjeke. That's recently, just I think last year, the Sabauti elders also signed into a declaration to end female genital mutilation. So making them also understand, because it's a patriarchal society. It's the men who are still controlling, the social norms, so to speak. So making them understand how negative this is, and how you need equal players in the playing field,